Hello, folks, and welcome back to Four Corners of the Galley.
Hey.
I'm your host, PBO, and with me, as always, Mr. RG. And we're doing a little special edition. We're doing a countdown to The Last Jedi. And with that being said, we got to give you a little Star Wars special edition, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do all the episodes, including Rogue One. We're going to put it right there in the middle of 3, 4. And then, and then we're going to lead all the way up to Last Jedi, and we're going to make sure we get our instant reactions on that, too.
Mm-hmm.
So on this one, what are we doing?
Second and four, that's what we're doing. We're doing episode 1 of Phantom Mence.
All right, so, well, let's kick it off. I mean, this you got to start off with the hardest one, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is Lucas's reimagined world going back into his going back into the director's chair and the producer's chair and taking over his reimagined prequels to the original trilogy. And we start off with episode 1, which is basically the beginning and the creation of Anakin Skywalker, the future, a.k.a. Mr. Darth Vader. I mean, spoiler alert. I hope you know. Keep watching Star Wars. But yeah, I mean, this movie is
Rough.
It's rough. It starts off pretty cool, and it's got a great beginning with you meet Qui-Gon Jinn and a young Obi-Wan Kenobi being trained as a Padawan, and you get to see this great little they're going on a meeting, and then it just goes south from there, and you get to meet these cool droids, which are precursors to the stormtroopers, and obviously they used droids before, and then it just goes crazy south.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, it wants to be like a Kim movie, but it doesn't want.
Yeah,
to be
he
a Kim
really
movie.
wanted to He was so in love with the Ewoks. He wanted to keep that same fun-loving experience, so he created Jar Jar Binks for this humor, and it was just a total bomb. I mean, a total bomb. But you do get Mrs. Natalie Portman as Queen Amidala in this one, and you get to meet her, the future mother of Luke and Leia. So that's pretty cool.
And Liam Neeson's also playing Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan's master.
Yeah, and Ewan McGregor. Sorry, Ewan McGregor's playing Obi-Wan Kenobi. You meet Mace Windu, played by Samuel L. Jackson, and he's part of the Jedi Council and the Yoda. And you get to meet the cool Jedi Council, which is great. They're good elements, but it gets so bogged down in politics and Jar Jar and politics and Jar Jar. You want to hurt yourself. You meet a young Anakin Skywalker on Tatooine. Just like all classic Star Wars movies, this is what, 2 planets? No, this is 3 planets.
Yep.
So you get the classic 3 planets.
Or 4. No, 3.
No, it's 3. Okay. Yeah, you get the classic 3 planets. You start on, you start in space, and then you go to Naboo, and which is Amidala's home planet, and then you get to go to Coruscant, which is where the Jedi Council is and everybody, right?
And the Senate.
And then we get to go to Tatooine, which Lucas loves to go to the desert. This time he was smarter. He didn't go all the way to Tansui and film it. He filmed it just a little bit there and did a lot more in stage. So, but yeah, so you get the creation of Anakin Skywalker, the future Mr. Darth Vader, and you get to meet one of the most badass villains that Star Wars has, and Darth Maul just underused. And the biggest thing that I always take away from this movie is that I want more Darth Maul.
Yeah, and they didn't use him correctly. He was a good villain, and just for a non-talking villain, he was really good. He really didn't say much, but he did a lot, and it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was really good. And then you mysterious Palpatine. You get mysterious Senator Palpatine, who's governor at that time, or is he?
No, just Senator Naboo.
He's Senator Naboo, and then he uses all that to rise to power, playing both sides, and he's also running the Siths at the same time, and it's just crazy. And then you get pod racing, which is a little homage, and you get to see.
It's good to just watch. Pod racing's fun, but it was just unnecessary.
You should skip through stuff.
It's unnecessary at the end of the day.
And then you get the great battle of Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan versus.
Which is the best part because it has probably one of the best soundtracks.
Oh yeah,
ever.
John Williams at his best with that one. The dramatic. What is it? Duel of Fate. Yeah, just amazing.
And the fight was amazing too.
Yeah, and you got a cool ending to it. I give it they did the classic celebration, then funeral. I like that whole homage that he was paying right there. But, I mean, overall, it's the worst Star Wars movie.
It's long,
it's the worst Star Wars
messy,
movie. It's the worst.
It doesn't have any little redeeming.
Yeah, I literally give it a 1.8 out of 5.
I gave it 1.5.
Yeah, I got a 1.8. I can't give it higher than that. It hurts. It hurts to get through it. It hurts, it's precious. It really does.
Wrong universe.
Oh yeah, but crossing over. So who's your favorite character, obviously, from this?
Either Darth Maul or Obi-Wan.
I would have to definitely say a young Obi-Wan Kenobi is pretty badass. Like, Ewan McGregor embodies that role, and he plays it so well. And you watch him rise through these 3 movies, and I just love the rise of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think it's awesome. So I think he's my favorite for sure, and then Darth Maul second.
Mm-hmm.
I like Qui-Gon. He's good, but obviously we're gonna agree that Jar Jar Binks is the worst.
Yeah, he's bad.
Yeah.
And they realized that, so they started cutting his role out less and less.
Oh, they shrunk it down fast.
You see him once in the other 2 movies.
Yeah, the anticipation level when this movie came out was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. I couldn't believe I was going to see Star Wars again in the big screen. I was a little kid when it happened, and I could not believe it was going to happen again. And I was so poorly disappointed. Well, that's all we can say, folks. Mm-hmm. That's only part 1. That's episode 1. That's the Phantom Menace, and let's just say it keeps going up. So I mean, it's gonna go up. We're gonna go peaks and valleys here. So it's gonna get a little better. So thanks for joining us on this revisit of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Join us on the next one. Until then, good night, folks.
See you next time.
Good night, Ted. We're keeping